Say bow to Grandmaster instruction.
Bow to Grandmaster instruction.
Bow to intermediate and advanced students. Come on up and everyone follow Ruth's hand.
Attention six. Yes, ma'am.
100 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
100 jumping jacks. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Push-up position. Yes, ma'am. First set of 10. Yes, ma'am. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man. 10, man. Rest. Second set. Second set. Begin. 1, 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man.
Slow it down,
10.
slow it down. On the next round, 1 man. Go all the way up, all the way down.
Third set. Yes, ma'am. Ready? Begin. 1, man. 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man. 10, man. On your back for distant kicks. Yes, ma'am. First set of 30. Yes, ma'am. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, Legs straight. Hands up. Arms up. Reach forward, touch your toes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man. Reach for that. 18 man, 19 man, 20 man. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. I should expect people to actually stretch instead of looking around the room with dazed expressions. Reach up. Ma'am. Bend forward. Touch your toes. Yes, ma'am. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. 6. Bend forward, touch your toes. Yes, ma'am. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. Okay. Both feet together. Put your head to the floor as far as you can go. Yes, ma'am. 30. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. Okay. Okay. Legs apart. See at an angle, legs wide apart. Yes, ma'am. Lift yourself up and turn to the right. Yes, ma'am. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. Just one side? Yes, ma'am. Aaron, go. Let's go. Switch to the other side. Try to keep your legs straight. Okay, reach to both sides. Yes, ma'am. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go. Yes, ma'am. Count to 30. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 30 man. See it out in front? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Want to do it back and lean back. Yes, ma'am. Switch to the other side. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Step. Hang on, the additional stretch here.
Alright,
How does it feel? You want to practice in the rain?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
no, I can't do that. Y'all get sick.
No.
But we're going to go over our tiger. We've been working on tiger. Tiger's a little bit confusing for everybody, so don't feel bad. Like even adults, like even me, like a couple years ago, it still looked and felt weird. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So do your best. If you're doing your best, I don't have a problem. If you're doing less than your best, what do I have?
A problem.
A problem.
Or more.
Exactly, I was
problem.
about to say, y'all have a problem.
You don't have the problem. You probably can do it quite well, probably better than.
But I got a problem with you not doing it well if you can do it well. You see what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, attention, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Butterfly, scatter.
Butterfly scatters.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Oh, that's pretty good. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Mhm. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Feet together. Who knows all those corners steppings by themselves? Raise your hand if you know all those. Okay, so then we got a little. That means you can do them by yourself. Okay, so raise your hand if you feel like you have those. Okay, just Maddie. So Maddie, can you come over here and switch places with Sophie? All right, now we're gonna run through the corners again. Aiden, I want you to switch places with Aileen. And Ian, switch places with Sol. And then Ian, switch places with Leo. Attention, stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Butterflies, scatter.
Butterfly scatters.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
You should step back over there. Switch the feet, switch the feet. Switch the feet. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Shift, tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger combats wolf.
Tiger combats wolf.
Feet together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Raise your hand if you know those. That's -2. We took 2 moves away. You can do it by yourself. That's what that means when you raise your hand, say you know it. That means you can do it by yourself, or you can lead the group. Just a yay or a nay. Okay, let's go again. Leo, switch places with Sol. So we're doing about 5 moves. So we're gonna start from black tiger claw method. So from here, and we're gonna push. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
It's a cat stance. There's no weight on the front of it. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Reset.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Look at her feet. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep. exits the cave.
Not quite. I said, what are the two stances that you have to do the next move?
Drag it, yes. I believe, no, bow and cat.
No, not quite. Anybody know? Well, do the move.
Oh, cross.
Do the move.
Oh.
Yeah, do the move. Yeah, when you're advanced, you don't get to stand with your arms folded. I'm talking to you too, right? So don't do this. Figure it out. That's why you have to think for yourself. Let's go. What's next? What's that stance?
Cross.
And what?
Cat.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, reset. Let's take a stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Not quite. Try it again. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
So cross stance, cat stance. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
So now pivot to a cross stance from this position. Pivot to a cross stance. I said pivot, not step. Turn your body, pivot to feet. That's your cross. Now what's next? Cat. Go. Show me what's next. Don't tell me. Show me. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now who remembers the four for exit for combat's wolf and capture sheep? There's four stances that you have to do in order. What order is that? Go.
Cross, crane, horse, bow.
Who knew that already? We've done those. Remember we did those across the room? It like took forever. We did it for like 4 weeks. It was like, oh, cross.
Oh, no.
I'm so tired of cross walking. Does that make sense? But now that you know it, now that you remember, now we're going to try that one. Does that make sense?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
so let's see. It's a stance.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
So now here's the two stance sequence. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Your feet were wrong, so it's hard to start. Does that make sense? So now you're going to pivot to a cross stance and then do your cat stance. There's your cat stance. Now the four is what Maddie said. Who remembers the first one? Say it.
Cross, stand.
Cross. Go cross. And then what's next?
Crane.
Crane. And then what's next?
Horse.
And then what's next?
Bow.
That's pretty easy, yeah? Four stances, two stances. Let's give it a try. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Let's do stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Okay, so when we do a tension stance, everybody, who can show us the tension stance? Go show us the tension stance, Aileen. You see how Aileen's hands are right next to her, eyes are straight forward, she's ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Do what Aileen is doing, if you understand. Don't look at me. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Very good, just like that. There we go. Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Remember, when you come here, I'm looking for consistency. Say consistency.
Consistency.
If you want a purple sash, if you want a red sash, you have to be consistent. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Very good. That looks like y'all know kung fu. All right. Now the next one is capture sheep. Tiger capture sheep.
Tiger capture sheep.
Yes, it's much better. Y'all are looking much better. Now we're gonna shift. Shift first. And now what's the two stand sequence? What's the first one? Go ahead, do it. Step to a cross. Step this way though. Step to a, no. Step with that foot, just step that direction. Yes, cross, and then what?
Cat.
Cat, go. Cross to cat. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Right? So you did it for yourself. Switch the hands. So if I have my right foot forward, my left hand is striking. If I have my left foot forward, my right hand striking. So just repeat.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, reset.
Yes, sir.
Let's get that down. We want to make sure we have the correct foot and hand foot forward. So, black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
So when you end, after you've done this one, the other foot is going to be forward. Which foot is that? No. The other foot is going to be forward. At the end, and when you finish. Which foot is that? Who knows?
Right.
No. Which foot will be forward after you finish?
Left.
The left one. You only got 2 legs. There's only 2 guesses. Yeah. Switch your feet back. I said at the end. At the end when you finish the move. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Pivot to a cross stance and then you step to a cat stance. Go back, reset.
Yes,
Which
sir.
foot's forward right now? Neither, because you're not doing anything.
Yes, sir.
There you go, alright. Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Now which foot's forward?
Right.
So which foot should be forward at the end?
Left.
Okay, tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
That's not your left foot. Good. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
Y'all are getting it now that you have focus. You just gotta focus a little bit. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
It looks easy now. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
No, you gotta do it the same every time. That's not right. Black tiger claw method is the beginning motion. Look around, look. That's wrong. That's correct. No. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
There you go. Think yourself through it. That's good. Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
That's good. Applying what you know. That's good. Now shift. And you're going to step to a cross and then cat. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Much better. And now one last time. We're going back this way with the 4 stand sequence. Tiger combats wolf. Captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Very good. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied with that. Who thinks they can do that again? On their own. Well, we're about to find out. You're going to take a quick break. We're going to come into groups. When you are in your groups, you are there to help or learn. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
If you already know it, do it to the best of your ability so that others can see it, how it's supposed to be done. And if you don't know it yet, make sure you're listening to those that are leading.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a quick 1-minute break.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's correct. It is. Hold on. All right, come back out so we get this locked in, and then we're gonna go over some sparring kicks that we have to do in basic training. If you are not coming to basic training classes, remember, as part of your advanced training, come to basic training so you can get brushed up on your basic techniques. In addition, in Black Test training and Master's Path of beginner's class, we do advanced stuff. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So they're doing kicks that we don't do in this class. Exactly, it's always good to brush up on your stances. Now, before we continue, what are a couple of the ways we went over how to be attentive during class? What's one way? Eye contact while someone is talking. What's the other thing? What's another thing? Say it again. No fidgeting, right? And what's another way we can demonstrate attentiveness with our bodies? Try not to be distracted by other things. Does that make sense? Those are 3 good ones. Did you have another one?
Yes, listen to instructions.
Say it again.
Listen to instructions.
Right, of course, follow instructions. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, I know that's distracting out there, but that's when the eyeballs come this way. Does that make sense? So, eye contact, no fidgeting, and being still, listening to what is being said. Does that make sense? It's also safe respect. That's how you demonstrate respect via courtesy. So be respectful. That's how things get done. Now, when I was growing up, if you were talking to an older person and you didn't look them in the eyeball, they'd either one, stop talking to you, or they start yelling at you. Now, we don't have to yell, and I'm not going to yell at you unless I really want it.
Yes, sir.
But y'all, I don't have to yell at y'all, because y'all follow directions. Let's get started. I take a sit.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
All right, reset, relax. I take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Oh, relax. When your mind is where our mind is, all in the same place, all in this space, in this room right now, it's very difficult not to move all together. Does that make sense?
Yes,
And because this is advanced, that's not an issue. If this was a beginner class, I'd be like, oh man, but y'all are doing it pretty well. Take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Bow stance, both feet are flat on the ground. There you go. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
Try it again. Reset.
Yes, sir.
Think about it. It's just a pivot and a step. Not 2 steps. Just a pivot and a step for the first one.
Sir.
Black tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger. That's where the shift happens. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Very good. And then you're going to shift back this way. Shift this way. And then it's 2 steps. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits cave.
You got 2 feet. Step with the other one. Cross to cat. That's right. Face that corner. Yep. Very good. Now, tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep.
Much better. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Now raise your hand if you know that much. Okay, Ian, scoot over here. And Aileen, scoot over here. All of y'all run it together. Follow Maddie once. Follow Eric once. And then Saul, and then William. After Maddie, then Leo and Aileen. Okay, go.
Yes, sir. Attention, stance. Yes, ma'am. Stand tall. Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes. Salute. 2 times time.
Back up, Aileen. Back up. Now, Maddie, y'all want to have a little bit more space.
Butterfly. Scout. Butterfly. Scatter. Black. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Black. Tiger claw method. Tiger. Yes, sir. Tiger. Flag animal. Tiger. Captures sheep. Tiger captures sheep.
Butterfly.
Tiger.
No, butterfly.
Butterfly scatters. Tiger exits the cave. Tiger. Black. Tiger captures sheep. Black. Tiger captures sheep. Feet with it. Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger captures sheep. Stand tall. Yes, sir. walk, and then what's that? Well, tiger, X is the kid.
Tiger, X. Tiger, exits the cave. Tiger, captures sheep.
Tiger, capture sheep. Tiger claw method.
Tiger, exits the cave.
Tiger, exits the cave. Tiger, exits the cave. Tiger, capture sheep. And then tiger, capture sheep.
Good thing you have to do tiger captures sheep again.
We just did tiger, capture sheep.
Tiger, exits the cave.
Yeah, we'll do it twice.
And then we'll do it. We've already done this the second time.
This is the second time, so then you have to. Capture sheep.
No. It's
Tiger, capture tiger.
It's tiger combat wolf.
Oh.
You only do tiger combat, you only do tiger exits the cave twice, tiger captures sheep twice.
This would be the second time when tiger captures sheep instead.
Tiger captures sheep, tiger exits the cave, tiger captures sheep, tiger exits the cave.
Tiger trail.
Butterflies scatter. Butterflies scatter.
Black. Tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger. Yes, sir.
5 animal captures sheep.
5 hours later.
Tiger sheds the cow. Butterflies the cave. Butterflies scatter.
Butterflies scatter.
Tiger captures sheep.
Tiger.
Tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method.
Tiger exits the cave.
Tiger exits the cave.
T,
Take.
feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so something that you want to be able to do for your own training is to know, be attentive, bring your feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bring your feet together, stop picking your nails. Yep, stop picking your nails. Bring your feet together. Yeah, Eric, that's you. Uh-huh. Which part, who feels like they know which part they have trouble with, raise your hand. You know which moves, like if you can name which moves you're not doing, or you don't know yet. What are the moves?
I can't really do tiger exit the cave.
Okay, you were doing it a second ago, I think you can do it just fine. It might be hard to remember, but you do it just fine. Yes.
I'm just having trouble with the second tiger exits the cave.
Second tiger exits the cave, okay, do you know why?
I think it's just remembering which feet it goes.
Okay, what's yours?
Well, sometimes
We're just talking about which moves we don't know. So say the name of a motion. Which one don't you know?
tiger claw method.
Black tiger claw method? Okay, and anyone else? What moves did you not get when you ran it?
Butterfly scatter.
Uh-huh.
Black tiger claw method a little
Okay.
bit.
Any other ones?
Well, I did tiger exits the cave. I did tiger capture sheep.
Uh-huh.
Never got beyond that.
Okay, so if you know which ones you need help with, when you come next class, you can ask about those ones. So if I say, did anybody have any questions, you can ask, like, hey, sir, last time I missed, can you help me with, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And then when you come in and you do that, then that shows me that you either A, practice at home, or B, that you're practicing consciously, because that means you're aware of what you don't know already. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now that you've trained it, you know which ones you need to work on next class or at home via video, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right, so exits the cave, we want to try to focus on that next class, we want to try to focus on Black tiger claw method for William. Yes, Aileen, what's the other one?
You cannot do it by yourself, you can do it at home, but if you forgot to do it at home, and once you're in Kung Fu, you can be proud of yourself, and if you do it right, you might get invited to each moves again.
That's true. That's very true. All right. Let's do our life skill.
Yes, sir.
The path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. The path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. The path of self-mastery requires balanced emotions. Balanced emotions do not yield to negativity. Yeah.
Bow to
Bow to
Instructor Hunter. Oh,
thank you. Advanced intermediate.